So yeah, I'm a little late with this, but test driving the recently released, not yet final PC port of GameCube version of Animal Crossing. I'm on openSUSE, Tumbleweed, meaning it's a rolling release, and I'm on kernel 6.19.7.1 default. On the Wayland, you can see my graphics card is the RX 960 XT with 16 gigs of RAM, and the 5600G from AMD, 32 gigs of RAM. And yeah, basically this is, as it describes itself, a native PC port of Animal Crossing for the GameCube built on top of the HD compilation project. By now you still need the US American version, and obviously I can tell you where to find it, but there are ways. Unless you have the disk at home actually, and you have a GameCube or a Wii to dump it, or Wii U I believe works as well. And then you can either choose whether you want to build it from source, which only works on Windows right now, or you just download recompiled versions. The recent .8-1 playtest has been released 15 hours ago at time of this recording, and you can already see that the in-game calendar has been extended to the end of this century. Mouse button support and key bindings. C-stick is now working and stuff, and what's still missing is town visiting, the built-in NES emulator, and the GBA connectivity. I'm pretty certain that one won't work for a long time unless they mix up something with MGBA and others. But you can still use the save data from your actual GameCube game, that's pretty cool. No matter whether you play it on the original hardware or on Dolphin, that's pretty nice. Past that, you obviously need the ROM, or rather the disk dump. Place it in here in the ROM folder, and then you either need Wine to make it work, or you just add it to Steam and let Proton handle the rest, like I did. So it looks, basically, you can see that I've got some icons and the hero stuff and so on for Steam. I got it from Steam Grid, and then Proton Experimental is the version I'm using. I've actually set the Steam input to switch around controllers inputs for the A and B buttons and X and Y, because it detects my controller, the 8-bit Ultimate, as Xbox controller. And I've switched it around so it matches Nintendo's layout. And then when I start it should look like something like this. I'll have to change audio inputs. And there you can hear it already. Normally it starts in window mode, but I already changed that. It's running in full screen. You can also play in borderless, which is actually the preferred method these days anyway. I've turned VSync on because it's a 60 FPS game anyway, and I've set MSAA to 8x. And you can change how textures are loaded. I don't think it's too demanding anyway, because this is basically a Nintendo 64 game ported to the GameCube. But still. And there's the famous end sequence in the train. You can tell time is correct because right now it's like the scene here. There we go. And you still see this is the GameCube controller. Actually, this is the controller I use for PSO, thinking about it. You can already tell that graphics looks a little better than on the GameCube. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I don't think it takes up any resources, really. This game is a wild mix between 2D graphics and 3D. Yeah, 2D textures and 3D graphics. And there he is, Mr. Krabs, Tom Nook. Take a look inside, please. Again, I like this one the best. I'm a fan of wooden structure, so... Oh yeah, there's some glitching here. I can tell that. Not too bad though. I think if they put the upscaler on the textures, this will look better. Oh, there's texture glitching again. Seems pretty playable. I never played this entry in the series actually before. My first one was on the 3DS. But yeah, I'm pretty curious where we're going with this. Yeah, this seems to work fine. Anyway, that's the info here. You can press escape. This actually doesn't work on the controller yet. You can press quit. Did it actually save? I assume no. But yeah, just a quick playtest whether it's actually working. Again, this is the Windows version. The developer wrote somewhere that the native Linux build will be coming soon, probably the macOS build as well. So far though, you can just put it into Steam and it will outrun just fine.